MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, part 7 of my Nagarythe campaign with Alith, who is currently in Ulthuan.
Not one Druki on Nagarythe.
No, well, there's not at the moment, because Alariel's got a couple of the provinces. We've got one, Tordranil, and that's so that we can buy the... It's kind of interesting, because obviously I've got the region trading mod. Now, if, for example, we didn't have the region trading mod, and if Alariel confederates with Tyrion, then I reckon Tyrion would be too strong to confederate with as Alith. In that case, you would have to go to war with Lokhir to get Nagarythe, because you need the Black Fortress of Dubadur, what's it called? The Black Citadel of Anlek, there we go, which you can build at the Tauren Lek. And unless you actually hold, you need to hold that. You need to build it yourself. You can't have it as a military ally. So you might have to end up going to war with Tyrion. Really? But with the region trading mod, we can have this province, and we don't need to worry about confederating with Tyrion, because that could... I mean, I imagine you could do it eventually, but probably not in the short term. It would take bloody ages.
Respect these southern fops.
Well, exactly. Southern fops, the lot of them. But we probably don't want to kill them. And Alith's army is looking... Oh, look at all this. Look at all these gold chevrons. Oh, it's so good. So good. And some Alarian Reed. I don't... Do I want those?
There is only vengeance.
I kind of like having Alith's army as sort of like this fast-moving ambushy type thing. I'm half tempted just to go all Shadow Walkers. Just go like mass Shadow Walkers and just for shits and giggles. Problem is, I feel like you do need some spears. That's Alariel. That's the wrong person. I feel like having some Lothern Sea Guard there is really useful. I don't know about the Heralds of the Wind and the Illyrian Reaver Archers, but I kind of like the fact that everyone apart from Caradhrin, of course, has a bow. So we've done quite well. We've got the Titan Peaks over here, and we've got this province as well, the Black Coast. That's under control, and we've also got... I don't know who to call this guy. Yeah, I know. So this guy over here...
Blood of Nagarythe in them.
Well, you might say that, but he's petrified. This one doesn't have the stomach for intrigue, let alone war and its privations. So he's a bit nervous. A bit... Ooh. What do you require? A bit like Skeggi. There you go, Skeggi. That's Skeggi. Zoinks. Good. Okay, we're going to send Skeggi to infiltrate parties and potentially unmask
Nagarythe,
people.
kin. I hope it's not too shocking.
It's not too shocking. Oh my god. No, sorry, Alariel. Oh, hello, Gilgalian. How you doing, buddy? There's no point fighting this. I'm just going to kill him. He dead. He dead. Let's execute him.
My kindred's embrace.
Let's execute him so that we kind of get some... Because that will then cheer up Tyrion. Tyrion will be like, oh, we killed Gilgalian. Kick ass. So what do we get? Alith is brave. Of course he is. And we've got a Tracian Scout. I think we've got a few of those. And a couple more ranks. One for Caradhrin. We should probably give Caradhrin missile resistance. I'm thinking that would probably be a good shout. I think missile resistance. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that person dead. Okay, you're back. Good. We're not going to be able to get there in time, though. So I guess just stay there for the moment. And cartridge ammunition. Fine.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Can we give you missile resistance? Yes, let's give you missile resistance. Mostly to protect you from your own army. And Alith, we're going to go with loose. So that then we can get favourable winds and get even more fucking missile damage. I'm all about stacking the missile damage. 42. Oh, it looks so good. So good. Right, Tordranil. You're going to be okay. You're going to be A-okay. In that case... it's a storm. A storm is coming. Do we have to worry about it? Can we... I feel like Gilgalian is on his last legs, to be honest. I don't think we're needed over here. So let's... Do we go and help with Skeggi? Paxo's not moved. Is Paxo okay? I don't know. Okay, well let's... Screw it. We can replenish. It'll be fine. And let's get some more timber. Some more wood. And let's get Skeggi to go and secure some influence.
A resounding success.
Good job. He unmasked... Oh, it's old Mark the Dark Elf, who used to run the old haunted mill. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you darn elves. Let's secure more influence. And that means we could get another army.
The gods are angry.
Yes, well, that's sort of, that's the thing. So, okay, we could get... Oh, Dragon Willed. Look at this. But...
It rains. So what?
Alright, thanks for the update. Sarah here would give missile damage to the entire... I'm thinking that. I think we go Sarah.
I serve the Phoenix King, Princess of the Azure.
Boop. Okay, do we want more of these? They're quite expensive though, aren't they? We could get some bolt throwers.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Let's do that for the moment. And you... you can, I don't know, just hang out there for the moment. And research. Oh, we could get trade advancements. Is there anything that gives us more upkeep, reduction, trade? I want more missile damage. What gives more missile damage? Anything? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. How do we get that? Elven Court. Okay, we'll work on getting that. Chariots. I mean, income from trade. Okay, let's get trade advancements. Research the following item to advance the high elves. Blah, 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 blah. Fine. Okay, let's find out who our next targets are. I mean, Gilgalian hadn't killed our scarf-wearing guy, then we would have been, great, but fucking Gilgalian. I'm glad he's dead. Oh no, after the unmasking, Skeggi was brutally stabbed several times. Oh dear. Well, he'll probably be fine. Probably. Right, we need to kill... Apparently we really want to kill Belinar the Wise. That's the thing. We also want to kill Tretch, who's over there. And Dietz Vuldov. Sure. Oh no, Crone Hellebron. Oh, that was the one that finished. Right, we need to slay the Blood Queen. What does... Hang on. Attribute Expert Charge Defense. What the fuck does that do then? Okay. A fresh target. So if we kill Tretch, we get Vigor Loss Medium for all armies. That would be quite nice. I don't know what... Expert Charge... What, for everyone? Does everyone get Expert Charge Defense? For 20 turns? I mean, that seems pretty good. Okay, Scarf. Where is he? Come here.
Death Dancer.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Come over here. I need you to use your scarf for good uses. Try not to get stabbed, because it seems like that's your thing. Okay, shoddy workmanship, income from all buildings. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, let's go and see if we can reach the... I mean, Hellebron's freaking miles away. It's going to take a long time to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might be able to get there in time. Oh no, we should be okay. It's 20 turns. It's going to be fine. And we also need to kill Dietz, who is somewhere. Oh, Paxo's finally moved. Holy shit. There he is. How the hell did you get there in one turn? I suppose you could have marched. Probably? Oh well, it doesn't matter.
There is only vengeance.
Yes. Do I want to... Okay, Sarah, we're going to give you a better name soon. But in the meantime, head over here.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
I'm tempted to actually land
Ready.
and deal with Skeggi. Because I feel like Skeggi... Okay, come over here, Alice. Hop in there.
Shadowlands.
Okay, that'll cheer people up. I feel like if we can just secure our southern borders, then we'll be in a pretty good place. Public order here is actually fine, surprisingly. I didn't think that would be the case, but there we are.
Ready to serve.
So we want to get Sarah some Lothern Seaguard because her little trait increases the missile damage, which would be great. And we do have... Yes, although if we could get the Lothern Seaguard with shields, that would be even better. They're quite expensive though.
Nagarythe.
But I think we'll be fine. Yes, I know. Only vengeance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brood, brood, brood. Right, grumpy poetry. Don't really care about those. I guess more armor for those guys until we get whatever this is. Archive. I need an archive. How do I get an archive? I need to...
The Assa are troubled.
Yeah, 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 I know. Do I... I mean... Could? Well... I guess having some silver helms would be useful. Kind of like the Alarian Reaver archers because they have bows, right? I'm thinking we're going... Oh, Phil's dead. Good. Bloody hate that guy. Him and his stupid beard. Okay, well that's Phil dead. Apparently we're not going to go kill him because he's... Oh, he's already dead. That's why, because, yeah, New World Colony's very much gone now. Fine.
No dawn.
Scarf, come over here.
Going.
Yes, okay, good. Off you go. Right.
My realm.
Could we...
Not one Druki on Nagarythe.
Okay, no we can't. I was hoping we could, like... I reckon we can do the whole... We could... Oh, shit, no, we should have done that from...
Twilight is here.
I reckon we could jump over. Is there any way... I think we can land here.
Stalk the shadows. Catch wind.
Boop. Hello. Just me.
Slaughter the
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
Alright. Harsh, but fair. How about a military alliance if I join your war against Skeggi? No. Alright. How about if I join your war against Skeggi? You are wise, we accept. Sure. Okay, good. That should cheer them up a little bit. And hopefully we can then knock out Skeggi. And then, just to the south, we've got Hex... Hang on. How do Hexotl feel about elves? I don't think they've met them yet. Okay. I think they're general. I mean, I'm just hoping they don't go to war with each other, because that would be problematic.
Althorn Princess. We go.
So, do I want to get Lothern Seaguard yet, or do I want to wait? I think I want to wait. Let's get the Warhol.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Are we selling? Let's check if we're selling all our wine. Trade. So we're only selling 75% of it. So there's no real point building any more because we won't be able to sell it. So I guess maybe if we just go for like yeah, if we go for the Elven Craftsman, that's going to give us a bit more cash. And I think Sildra Tor is generally going to be fine, and less Lost Ericsson suddenly decides to sail over and burn it to the ground, of course, which I hadn't considered before now, but there we go. Well, hopefully he won't. Fingers crossed. Good, good. So, Lost Ericsson has decided to head for Skeggi. Now, what's his garrison like? They're usually quite nasty. Lots of Marauder champions. We are in range. We could attack. We could attack Ziggurat of Dawn as well. Do we just go for it? Does he have any he doesn't really have any fast-moving units, does he? I mean, he might have some trolls, but other than that, they're all... The main issue is these guys, the Marauder champions, but they're all quite slow. He's got some Marauder horsemen, but again, we can riddle them. I mean, you know what? I think we're going to be fine.
Attack now! Fight them!
Yeah, be alright. They've got some trolls, we can shoot them full of arrows, and then Marauder champions are going to be very slow, so we can just, like, surround them and whittle them down. They've got a lot of infantry and also some ice trolls, but apart from that, it's just a case of kiting the shit out of them. And it's a bit cheesy, but the AI would do it to me, so... I mean, imagine if this was my army and this was the AI army. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the trauma Oh, deeply traumatic. Anyway, so we've got some hunters, so we need to keep away from them ideally. Shouldn't be too much of a trouble. We've got some of our Shadow Walkers on the left flank. Now, these guys were sort of surprised by a unit of horsemen. The AI does like to spread out, and as such, we got caught in the forest, and so we're pulling back. But they have spotted us. But it shouldn't be too much trouble. It'll be fine. So we've got the Lothern Sea Guard here. They're now opening fire. Alice is pulling back, shooting all the while. We're going to try and get his moonbow, which is good-ish. It's fine. I mean, it's probably more like a line, like a wind spell. Wind spell, yeah. So I maybe have to use it down a line. Anyway, so Lothern Sea Guard just riddling with these marauders as they advance. The inflatable Alice is taking... I probably should have kept him out of the fight, actually. What I should have done is move Karadin in, sort of tank them ahead, but I kind of forgot. Karadin's back here. He's not going to reach them before they reach our line, but they're still going to be doing lots of damage. So that's good. Over here, we're leading them a merry dance. Merry dance of Loic. So we fill them full of arrows. And a lot of these guys are like marauders, no, hunters? Hunters and berserkers, which means they don't have shields, which is unfortunate for them. So the Illyrian Reavers just running hither and dither, trying to draw off some of the infantry. So you can see here, these guys now turn around to go to chase the Illyrian archers, and then we can just shoot them in the back, which works rather well. Over here, some of these Shadow Walkers have kind of like got pulled away from the main blob, and they're trying to sort of like kite some of these guys. It's actually working out quite well because they keep kind of running back and forth, and that lets us get some nice shots in. Karadin is dealing with the enemy commander, chopping his face off. Come on, Karadin, get him. He's running away. He's terrified. And the Storm Riders, I should have probably not let them get caught into combat. In fact, Alith is also caught in combat, which is less than ideal, but it's better than letting them get around behind us. Shadow Walkers kind of around behind now. We're sort of luring them off in this direction. Here come the Illyrian Reaver archers, continuing to lead them a merry dance. Unfortunately, we're kind of like in a bit of a... We're kind of surrounded on all sides here. And here comes the enemy general. So we're going to open fire on these marauders. These marauders should get cut down pretty easily. Should be fine. And the enemy general, we're going to rush past him. Just to go and ignore him, basically. How's the Lothern Sea Guard doing? It's a big blob of hairy Norskins. But I think we're okay. We're standing firm. The Shadow Walkers over here have managed to deal with all of their units, and now we can flank around behind. The enemy general is getting filled full of arrows. He's not having a good time. He's dead. Fell off his horse. That's unfortunate. And now our Shadow Walkers are going to retreat, pull back and away. We do have some Marauder champions chasing us, but we're being lured into a killing zone. Right in front of the Lothern Sea Guard there, we've also got Shadow Walkers in all directions. They're just going to get absolutely riddled with archer fire. And now we've got some trolls as well. The trolls charging in, they've actually regenerated quite a lot of health, but a few volleys and down they go. They're going to break before they ever reach us. And they're gone. And army losses are starting to mount up. And there we go. The Marauders break. They run for it. Unfortunately, they're quite slow. But unfortunately for them. So we can create a nice little procession area for them. So we've got a big blob retreating this direction. So our Shadow Walkers, Illyrian Reavers and Shadow Walkers all charging up to create a nice little corridor for them. So they can march through a hail of fire. Never let it be said that I don't give Marauders anything.
This was not meant to be. The gods watch. Do not disgrace us. No! The gods watch. Do not disgrace us.
I mean,
What is
playing...
broken can be remade.
Yeah, playing Aleth is very micro-intensive, but so satisfying when you just fill people full of arrows. Arrows is my thing. So, do we just sack it? I think we'll just sack it.
The shadows. Alifana.
I think we'll just sack it. Maybe we'll come over and sack this next. Sure, why not?
Silent travel.
Do that one. Maybe then Mazdamundi can finish him off for us. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You going to do that, Mazdamundi? Going to do that for me? Please? Let's get the lumberyard, because that's going to make our units cheaper. And now that I'm fairly happy that we're not going to have too many issues, I'm going to have to keep a little eye on Silostra, just to make sure she doesn't go too cray-cray and take on Mazdamundi. But as long as Mazdamundi's our buffer, I think we'll be okay. Everything's going to be all right.
Your instructions?
My instructions are to get Lokhir and Seaguard with shields. But in the meantime, maybe get some Malarian Reaver Archers, just for funsies.
Hunt.
And we'll hit Zagrerat of Dawn. That's not going to give us much money, but it's going to be something. It's just, you know, it's alright, innit? It'll do. If anything else to build, could build this. May as well, because then we can get the upkeep reduction for those units, which we don't have. But we'll also get great weapons.
By Anar's bidding.
Come over here.
West.
No? You get... Come on, buddy. We can do this. Come on. Come on, you are going to be heading right... Oh, just get over here. Come on, Scarf. Yeah, do that. There we go. Fab. Okay, lovely. That worked out rather well, didn't it? So Gilgalian tried to nick our technology, the prat. Never mind. It looks like they've got a little army here, but we've got Mazdamundi as reinforcement, so I don't think Felman of the Kinslayers is going to do very well. Nope, he died. And I'm going to sack that.
I'm empowered by Loic.
And then we're going to mosey on over here, because I think Mazdamundi can then finish off Skeggi fairly easily, considering, yeah, they've lost... Yeah, I mean, Mazdamundi should be able to mop that up. If he can't mop it up, then I've got serious questions about the Old One's plan. So, let's now grab... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, let's... Right, 42 missile damage. Boop. 46 missile damage. Holy shit. It also gives them more armor. And what was the other thing? And some missile resistance. That's quite useful. Excellent. Oh.
Shadow Warriors.
So good. Now, Caradrin, I don't know if we're going to keep you in this army. We might actually move you to a different army. One where we're going to have maybe some more melee units. So, I mean, you're okay here for the moment. Let's give you Deadly Onslaught. Let's do that.
Ready to serve.
Good. And when can we get Lokhir and Seaguard with shields? One turn. Good. We can also get some Elven Artisans and Vitner? Vitner. Sure. And where's Scarf? There he is.
Good, the dance begins.
Yep.
Set sail.
Off you go. Okay, so it looks like Tretch has got quite a lot of territory down here. Let's have a look at strength rankings. Okay, Lothern 3, Hexotl 7. Clan Richter's actually 38. Not very up there. Can we get... No. So I'm going to keep an eye on Silostra. Just make sure she's not getting too strong. If she starts moving on Mazdamundi and winning, I might send some help down just to sort things out. But otherwise, I think we'll be okay. Sarah is just going to stay there for the moment because we need to get some Loth and Seaguard.
You approach a dark throne. I pray you bring only light.
Yep, sure. Join their war against Clan Pestilence. I mean... Alright. We might have to send some help down towards Mazamundi, but I don't think it's going to be super urgent. The other nice thing, of course, is starting where we're starting, is that chaos, not much of a concern. Until we get up to sort of like further north, if chaos spawn, no issue. It's not like the Lokhir campaign where he is going to spawn right off your coast, whether you like it or not, if you're ready or not. Oh, Shaggy's back. Good old Skeggi.
You have my attention.
Come over here and unmask some more potential people. But try not to get shanked by Eladon. Don't get shanked by Eladon.
Shadow Stalker.
She's a bit of a shanker.
We gather here.
Okay, let's hop over there. Mazamundi should be able to mop that up for us. Good lad. Do I want to get Lothern Seaguard? I do. Yeah, may as well.
Princess of the Azure.
Okay, how many can we get? About 4, I reckon. Well, let's get 3. Because you're just going to help Alith to start off with. Once we can get some more units, you might get your own full army. But until then, you're just going to just do that. Horse Masters, it is both the right and duty of all one's perfect cavalry to repeat the achievements of their glorious ancestors. Ugh. Sure, whatever.
The people are restive.
They're okay. Look, because Alice is here, so he's cheering people up, apparently. I don't know how, considering he's always moping about and grumbling about being in the shadows. Okay, we're going to start our advance north.
Welcome to Nagarythe, kin.
No, Tyrion. Military access. Yeah, I'll allow that.
The Shadow Crown weighs heavily on my head. Do not
Hello, Defensive Alliance. No. Okay, good job, Mazamundi. Just do the same with Skeggi before they build up an army. I've done the hard work for you. Okay, there's some Skaven. Not particularly concerned by Skaven, although they are quite fast. On the other hand, they're fast, but our Shadow Warriors are much better melee combatants, so even if they do catch up with our Shadow Walkers, so even if they do catch up with our Shadow Walkers are just going to mince them. So, I think
there is only vengeance.
Oh, we could get some more. Maybe like a couple more? Do something like that. It's not a bad little force there.
Not one Druki on Nagarythe.
Then we can hop over there. Public order is okay. I mean, rebel in 28 turns, but I think we're going to be... We don't actually have any public order buildings. So maybe we could get one in Iron Spike. Because that would just pipe us over the post, wouldn't it?
Your instructions.
So what's that? 500. So we could actually not get another unit, because that would be more than that. Okay, sure. And over here we do want defences, because this province, this settlement over here is quite far away from any of the others. Okay, we're going to start moving north. So we're going to have to deal with Tretch and also Exarian again. Oh, where's Tretch? Tretch is over here. That would be nice to kill him. But we also need Scarf.
Show me my quarry.
To come over here. Where's Hellebrand now? Okay, Hellebrand's over there. So if we can
This
just...
will anger my king.
Why would it? Just... Look. Okay, we can land here. And then cross across... So, right.
That is all.
Okay, the only problem is we're heading into Dark Elf territory. And we might get stabbed.
Standing by.
Welcome to Nagarythe, kin. I hope it's not too shocking.
No.
Do not look for me in the light. I lurk in shadow.
Hello, Mazdamundi. You want me to join your war against... What is it with you and all your wars? I'm going to say no, because frankly, I'm already... Look, if Solostra becomes an issue for you, I'll help out. Okay? You have my promise, but I'm not going to just jump into war with you every single time you ask. You give me those puppy dog eyes. It's not how this works. This is not that kind of relationship. So they want us to be at war with Bleak Hold. Well, I've got good news for you. Also, Skeggi,
Noble Lord,
can you...
smash it to ruins.
Sort of. Yep, good. Some more influence for us.
Shadow Stalker.
Let's hop into... Is marching better?
We storm.
Yes, marching is just gets us slightly
My
further.
land.
Okay. Okay,
Also a lady.
Sarah.
We march on.
Indeed.
Go.
Off you go. This way. We can't recruit any more units. Well, we could do, I guess. So, let's get a lovely plaza. Know how much elves love their plazas. Let's get an elven fairground, because the elven trinkets actually very, very good. So if we have a look at the trade, elven trinkets are 20 resource value, which is about, I mean, it's more than golden idols. Spices, is it more? No, it's the same as golden idols. It's more than most trade goods, in fact. So the more elven trinkets we have, the more cash we get, basically. So not only does it bring in money itself, but each elven trinket is also worth 20 monies, assuming you have a trade deal. So actually, the elven fairground brings in a huge amount of cash,
Shadow King.
which is
A
really
staunch
nice.
champion.
Skeggi, do you want to be a specialist, my dear? There you go.
You have my attention.
Good. Glad to hear it. So we need to up our influence a bit, and then we can get some more agents, because we don't want the... I mean, I guess getting the rubbish agents for, like, just bog standards, I'm going to be a...
We are ill at ease.
Oh, when aren't you? So, I mean, forgetting, like, agents like Skeggi here,
Direct me.
for who are just going to, like, secure influence, right? You don't need good traits on them. It doesn't really matter. So you can just give them the crappy ones. But when you've got agents in armies, then you probably want them to have skills that sort of help out your armies. I want to get a handmaiden in Alith's army. How do we get a handmaiden? Can we get handmaidens? Fairly sure we can. It's Lawmar. There we go. So we need a handmaiden's gallery. So that's a rank 4 building. So we could get one
The Asser are troubled.
soonish. Sure. Okay, good. Okay, good. But next moves, we're going to go head towards Hag Hall. Take that. Hag Hall's the main settlement, so that's really useful. And then we can potentially go towards Tretch. Tretch is over here somewhere, and if we can kill him, then we will succeed in our mission here. And that's going to give us vigor loss reduction for all armies, some more influence, and a lot of cash, which would be good. And we're also sending Scarf up against Crone Hellebron, so we can get the expert charge. I don't know if that affects just Alith or... Not sure, but more influence. That's what we need. Lots more influence, lots more money, and then we can build up our settlements and all that kind of good stuff. And we need to keep an eye on Solostra to make sure she is not winning against Mazdamundi, and hopefully What? What's this? Why are you having a meeting? For fuck's sake. Stop having a meeting. Kill Skeggi. Like, literally just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, Mazdamundi and Sarkail are... I don't know. Wait, what? Is this a meeting or is it something more? Are they kissing? Oh, actually, I don't want to know. Okay, fine. Whatever. So hopefully Mazdamundi will... I'll get a room, you two. We'll sort out Skeggi for us before they start building another army and causing us issues. Fingers crossed. And then hopefully start dealing with Solostra, because his northern border will be safe, so he just has to go south. Hopefully that will mean he has the advantage there, fingers crossed, and we can head north. And if Mazdamundi does get into trouble, we can send an army down to help him. But otherwise, I think we're fairly secure, and it looks like Gilgalian has been crushed. Is he dead? Have I not been paying attention?
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Oh no, he's got a gate. There he is. He's got a gate. Unfortunately, you can't recruit armies at a gate, so basically Gilgalian is stuffed. So we're safe on the eastern border. We're safe on our southern border. To the west, we've got the map edge. So the north is our only direction we need to go, and it's just filled with Dark Elves to kill. So that's all fun. So that's all coming up. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe campaign.